To fix errors in the survey table, right-click on the survey table in the project tree. Select Fix Errors. We can see we have one collar max depth exceeded error. This means that there is a survey reading at a depth deeper than the imported end of hole depth recorded for this hole. Click on the arrow to expand the error. Click the arrow for the survey table. Click on the row to see which hole exceeds the collar max depth. It's not uncommon for a hole to be imported into Leapfrog with a planned max depth in the collar table instead of the actual max depth. The Fix Maximum Depths in Collar Table button is available in the Fix Errors toolbar to correct this common issue. Clicking this button will change the max depth of the hole recorded in the collar table. If you believe that the error exists in the survey table and not in the collar table, do not use this button. Verify the max depth and survey depths of the hole in question, and then, if necessary, update the survey depth in this table by clicking into the depth column and adjusting the value. In this case, we want to update the max depth in the collar table, so we will click the Fix Max Depths button. Before we save our changes and close the Errors window, let's take a quick look at the warnings Leapfrog has flagged. Click on the first arrow to expand the duplicate collar and surveys warning. Click on the arrow for the survey table. Click on the row to see what hole Leapfrog has flagged. We can see a potential redrill situation. Hole OL014 terminated prematurely, so hole OL014A was subsequently drilled. This is simply a warning, however, there is nothing we need to do here. Click on the wedges found row to look at the next warning. Click on the arrow for the survey table. Click on the row to see what hole Leapfrog has flagged. Here we indeed have a wedge hole. We can see that the first two survey records are identical between the two holes, so Leapfrog flags a warning but then the holes diverge. Because this is a warning and not an error, these holes are both still available for modeling, and there is nothing we need to do here. We will look at them closer in the scene later. Click on the Save button to save the change to the collar max depth. Close the Errors tab. You can now see that the red exclamation point has now changed to a yellow one, indicating that there are warnings on the table, but that the errors have been resolved. The warnings are fine, as they do not impact our ability to use all the drilling for our modeling.